Okay.
Okay, ready?
Well, the camera says it is. Whether it actually is, have to talk to Samsung.
If we find ourselves with a desire that nothing in this world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is that we were made for another world. C.S. Lewis. What world were you made for? C.S. Lewis was an extraordinary man. He showed great passion for Christianity, although later in his life and through his writings. C.S. Lewis was born on November 29th of 1898 in North Ireland. He grew up going to church, but as a teenager it was said that he lost his faith and had no interest in going to church at all. But later in his life, and because of different talks he had with his friends, he soon became perplexed with the idea of God and Christianity. And in 1931, he eventually did come to Christ. In 1916, he received a scholarship to the University of Oxford. From there, he had the top classifications of 3 different degrees. In 1917, he put his studies on hold and volunteered to join the British Army in World War I. After spending time in service, he went back to Oxford to complete his degrees. From 1925 to 1954, he was an English teacher at Magdalen College in Oxford. He became friends with J.R. Tolkien, Charles Williams, and Owen Barnfield, and together they were part of a small book club called the Inklings. They would meet at like coffee houses and pubs that were near Oxford, or the college, and Lewis actually helped encourage Tolkien as he wrote his epic, The Lord of the Rings. During the Second World War, Lewis housed 3 evacuee children, and having children in his home showed Lewis a new perspective of the joys of childhood. And these 3 children actually helped inspire him to write the first book in the famous Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. Through many of his writings and quotes, Lewis had inspired many and thousands of people. He was a prolific writer, a poet, scholar of the English literature, and a defender of Christianity. Within The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, he used notations of sacrifice and Christ-like actions, as well as Roman and Celtic beliefs, to influence different characters, actions, and morals within the Chronicles. Lewis was an influential apologist for Christianity. He defined his faith using logic, but also came up with unorthodox ideas, giving way to imagination and new approaches. To do this, he used his publications such as his book, The Screwtape Letters. He often concentrated more on the universal form of Christianity, but sought to reinforce the underlying Christian values shared by all Christian faiths. Leading up to his late life and many great writings, Lewis expressed Christianity openly and thoroughly. Because of his gifts, he demonstrated that faith can be difficult but rewarding, and there is nothing greater than the love of Christ. What are we to make of Christ? There is no question of what we can make of him. It is entirely a question of what he intends to make of us. You must accept or reject the story. C.S. Lewis.